Hello. Welcome, everybody. I hope that you are having an excellent weekend so far. I see a few people in chat. Hello, Obi. Hi, Puddleglum. And NeoGets is not actually here, so I have no idea how that 5-stream streak happened, but okay. It is truly a talent to be able to streak without even being present. I love this hat. I don't wear it often enough because people think it's weird to wear this to the grocery store. Left Twitch on their browser? I suppose that's possible. That would be a way to be present without being present, I suppose. Yeah, so this is... It has been weeks and 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 weeks. It's been forever since the Saturday stream happened. Jumping on briefly during dinner in the middle of a game of Vampire. A Yorkshire flat cap. Ooh, do I know? A specific type. Ah, okay. I tend to go for a duckbill ivy 6-panel flat cap. That's sort of my go-to. Like the blue one that's right there. It's a duckbill ivy 6-panel. I don't know, like, the Yorkshire style looks great on lots of people, and I hate it on my head. I don't know why. But it has different lines than the duckbill. And I prefer the duckbill 6-panel. Yeah. The first hat that I wore with regularity, I actually bought it at Target. It was a cheapo hat. It had like an adjustable size thing in the back, sort of like a baseball cap, but it was a duckbill ivy. And it was a sort of like a patchwork with various like pieces of plaid. But they were like, I don't know, greens and oranges and all sort of like muted and almost like tea stained, so that they were just had like a, I don't know, it was autumn colors, which work on me. And I wore that one until it fell apart. It fell apart because it was from Target, but yeah, it was a good hat. So I didn't mean to go this long without a Saturday stream. Especially getting close to the end of this game. I'm like, I want to finish the game. But also, I'm like, my body says I need rest. Which is unfortunate. So, on that note, I have come to a decision, which is that once this game is finished, I'm gonna pause Saturday for a little while so that I can hopefully just have full weekends for a while and recover some energy. I've been going and going and going, and it's like, I am not the Energizer Bunny. I have too many things, and I've been letting too many things fall apart, trying to keep up with the too many things that I've committed to. So I'm gonna finish this game, and then I'll pause. I plan to come back to Saturdays and the retro gaming and keep going with the Ultima series, because why not? I have the whole thing. But right now I need the extra downtime because I just have too much going on. And I have for a long time. I've gone past the point of burnout to the point where I need to prioritize some recovery. So I don't plan to stop Mondays, and the archive stream will continue on Wednesdays. But after this game is finished, which is probably maybe 2 or 3 streams total, I'm probably not going to stream on Saturday again until October, is my guess. Which was a hard decision, but it's also, I think, what I have to do. Because sadly, I can't just plug into a charger and replenish. Anyway, how's everybody else doing? I got a lovely new glass. I quite like it. I wish they, like, I like this one. I love the little chibi original series characters. It would have stood no chance at all of being purchased had they had a chibi Deep Space Nine characters or a chibi Strange New Worlds characters. Ooh, yes, let's get some tea. Just don't spill it. We don't need to spill tea here. Hi, Shadows of Life. So yeah, the plan today is I'm going back to Mars. Hopefully we can help some famous 18th or 19th century figures escape nightmares, get Martians to stop possessing their bodies, melt the polar ice caps to fill the canals and remove the ice from the workshop, find a way to create bodies for the Martians that will not be susceptible to the plant virus that wiped out their species, and then get everybody back to Earth. And then travel back to our own time. Kenyan black tea lately. Slightly different, interesting taste. I wouldn't know. Honestly, I don't know most of the time what the actual tea is that I'm drinking. I'm a bad tea drinker. I never start with the leaves. Yes? No? I don't know. I hated tea when I was younger. I couldn't stand it. It was awful. And there have been varieties that I have had that I enjoyed. When we lived in Minneapolis, there was a Tiavana at the Mall of America. This was before Tiavana was bought by Starbucks. And we had gone there and I tried a number of teas at Tiavana. I cannot do green tea whatsoever. Rheobis, some of them. Occasionally a white tea, but they weren't my favorite. It ended up being black teas, often with either with chocolate or with like capsaicin type spices, like hot pepper spices or stuff like that in them, that were the most interesting to me as far as ones that I would drink. But honestly, my go-to, if I want a caffeinated beverage that's not going to be a soda, oh gosh, Shadows of Life, 35 stream streak. Amazing. I'm a super basic, like, Tazo chai, Tazo brand, which is the one that Starbucks uses, chai tea. And I ain't got time for the whole brew the darn thing. No, I don't have that patience. I'll forget about it. I buy the box with the screw top that has the sort of pre-mixed tea that you cut half and half with your milk or milk substitute. And then you can heat it or drink it cold. Neogats, congratulations on being randomly selected as a VIP, even though you're no longer here. Woo! I hope your vampire game goes well. So yeah, that's my go-to is just like, and occasionally, like, actually, Kroger has their private selection brand, which has the same thing available, where it's the box of like pre-brewed tea concentrate that you mix with milk. The private selection chai, I actually like the spice mix better. But it's hard to get either of them at the store. So lately I've been like, the past week, what I've had is Oregon chai, which is just another brand in the box. If you go to Britain, you can try Betty's Tea House. That would be good. Like, having some samples is good. I was completely unfamiliar with hot tea when I was a kid. I did not know such a thing existed. Tea, when I was growing up, tea meant a bunch of bags of Lipton that you stuck in water in a giant glass container and sat outside in the sun until it was done brewing, and served over ice with sugar or lemon, or sugar and lemon, which is Southern style sweet iced tea. Sun tea. Yeah, like that was tea growing up. And I hated it. It was horrible. I never had a tea I liked. Please no. But then I also adulterate my tea. My go-to, my quick, like, I'm on my way to work and I just need something, is I'll just go to the Starbucks drive-thru and get an iced chai, but it's a dirty chai, which is just iced chai with a dirty chai is a chai with espresso shots in it. That's weak. It will ruin your teeth. No wonder you hated it. The thing is, I liked coffee. I couldn't stand tea, but coffee I had no problem with. But then, there are a lot of things I don't like, as Philip likes to remind me. I don't understand why people like alcohol so much. I really don't. There are very few alcohols that I can stand to put in my mouth. Yeah, I don't like. I am not a fan of tannins, which is probably why there's a lot of tea that I don't like, because tea has tannins. I do not like tannins. Oh my gosh, red wine is no. And now I'm on medication where I'm not supposed to drink, but I didn't really drink anyway, so it wasn't a big deal. But when I would occasionally have something, it was like amaretto on ice. Or vodka and pineapple juice. As long as it was more pineapple juice than vodka. Or Moscato d'Asti, which is a sparkling dessert wine. It's a sweet sparkling. That one I can drink. I don't know why, but if it's actual Moscato d'Asti, not Moscato, Moscato d'Asti, that one's palatable to me. So I don't like Asti Spumante either. It is so dry. You get bullied by Biff once or twice, and tannins will leave a bad taste in your mouth. I do not want to know what Biff tannin tastes like, but okay. I do know, like, Asti Spumante I've tried, and in wine terminology, Asti Spumante is dry, and Moscato d'Asti is sweet. And I definitely prefer the sweet. There's also, you know, like some good, like $90+ a bottle ice wines. Hang on a second. There's a spider, and I do not do well with spiders, and it is not going to survive being in my line of sight. It's a tiny little thing, but it is gone now, and thankfully that means I don't have to burn the place down. Actually, I might have to anyway, because where there's one, there's usually more. I live in the mountains of Appalachia, actually in the valley, but this is not a great place for a person that does not like spiders. No! Sorry, just mentioning a nice big spider has given me chills all the way down to my toes, and brought to mind my encounter when I worked at a Boy Scout camp for one summer, or part of a summer, and got back to my tent, laid down on my cot, and then saw the like face-sized wolf spider that was upside down on the canvas of the tent 6 inches from my face. I don't think I ever ran so fast in my life. You came back up the wall when you were done? We have a bugzooka that, I mean, for that little one, like, that was minuscule. That was like the size of a fruit fly. But for more moderately sized ones, the bugzooka is where they end up. I have read Children of Time. I have read Children of Time and Children of... what's the second one? Children of Ruin? And I'm currently reading the third one. Yeah, Children of Time and Children of Ruin I have read. Children of Memory is the one that I'm currently reading, which brings in crows, which I like, or like birds. Like Children of Ruin is octopi. But the spiders are present throughout. And yeah, the first time I read it, it was while I was driving cross country from St. Cloud, Minnesota to here when I was moving here. It was the book I was listening to on the drive, and it was very difficult to listen to. And I've read it twice because Philip wanted to read it. So we listened to it together. For my second read through. And then like the second book also still has the same spiders, and it adds a little stress to the reading experience. I will say that. No, I will not be playing Elden Ring and seeing that. No, thank you. No big spider bosses. Thank you very much. Incidentally, I should probably get the game going at some point. He's released 2 more books, one of which Alien Clay. I haven't read Alien Clay yet. Yeah, I don't know how he turns them out as fast as he does. US in September. Okay, I knew it was on my like radar. He's got a bunch of stuff though. Wait, what? What? I just saw the actual like spelling of his name. I did not know this. He's got an entire series, The Shadows of the Apt, that I have not touched. Tales of the Apt. The Echoes of the Fall. He's got a ton of books. I've only read the like Children of Time books. I'm sorry. I saw the real spelling of his name. Yeah, like Sajkowski. Which I guess it's like Tchaikovsky is probably how it's said, which is why they're spelling it the TCHAI spelling on the books, because people know how to say Tchaikovsky, but the spelling of CZAJKOWSKI, which looking at it would also be pronounced Tchaikovsky, is not a spelling people would automatically know. But it just my reaction was not that that is how the name was spelled. My reaction was that because another author that I quite enjoy has the actual real last name Tchaikovsky, CZAJKOWSKI. The exact same spelling. That would be the author James Rollins, who writes sort of action adventure thriller books, sort of, I would say similar in style to like Michael Crichton. But his actual birth name is James Paul Tchaikovsky, spelled the same way as Adrian Tchaikovsky's family name. Which is why I reacted the way I did. Because I was like, I know that spelling. I know that name. Anyway, I do not believe they are related, at least not closely, because one is from Britain and the other is from Chicago. It was a surprise. Also, I will say, if you have not read James Rollins and you like sort of Indiana Jones-ish type things, or like Michael Crichton, I would recommend James Rollins as an author. Read a song. There's a comic writer whose last name is a name that you can't say. I mean, that doesn't surprise me. Not that, that there are a lot of names that it's easy to look at and be like, I'm not certain how that would be said. Honestly, Tchaikovsky would be one. Where upon first looking at it as a American English speaker, I would have not had any idea how to say it. I know the game is here. Look at that. It's a game. Right. We gained access. Like, this is me trying to be like, what the heck was I doing? We gained access to this dream machine. And I think the last thing that happened was the major frustration of not being able to actually do 2 of the nightmares because the game decided they were already done. And I couldn't find anything about how to make that not be the case. Anyway, let me settle into the dream. And we are in the dream world. Okay. So that was Wyatt Earp, whose dream we didn't get to do. That's Sam Clemens, whose dream we didn't get to do. Those obelisks are still there. I'm very confused. Because you see a man in white. There were 4 obelisks. You see a man holding a megaphone. I'm so confused. I don't know who this is. Man in white. And no one in London knows who she is. Sorry. That's a song called Lady in White from Dracula the Musical. And no one in London knows who she is. It's been a long time since I listened to more than just the part that plays when I have an unknown caller calling my phone. Anyway. Oh. Stephen Sajak? I'm not certain. It looks to me like it would be like a Stephen type name. Now I have to look it up. It's mostly because it's got accents that we don't use. It's Croatian, which that makes total sense. Wikipedia doesn't even have the pronunciation on here? Come on. That's usually part of a basic entry for people. They usually have the actual, like, phonemes. I'm gonna find out how it's said. Siepon Sage. So it is, it definitely seems like it is a variant of Steven, because it's Siepon, and then the last name is Sage. Shage, sorry. The accent on the S must make it a ch sound, and the accent on the C makes it a ch sound, so, shage. I don't really understand why spelling is so variant. Like, why do we insist on having the same letters represent different sounds? It's frustrating. It makes it really hard to learn some languages. Like when I was doing like Duolingo for Irish, I could never get my brain to read them correctly because I would process it first how it would be in English, and then I'd have to adjust. All right, let's see. Hello again, sir. I eagerly await our return to the real world. Okay, but what's your name, mister? I long to be in Paris once more, or just New York. He laughs. I would even settle for the Olympus Mons encampment. I am Georges Méliès, maker of moving pictures. Yes, okay, that's who you are. I don't remember your puzzle, but that's because it was eons ago. Okay, real was one of your... Oh, I remember his puzzle. Oh gosh. His was the hard one where I had to figure out the pattern to step across the floor, but every step you took on... So you could step on the dark tiles, and that was fine. But there was no way to get all the way across, get the thing, and get the key to the door, and make it back without stepping on the light-colored tiles. And every time you stepped on a light-colored tile, one row of tiles disappeared as the walls moved closer. And I had to get both of us out of the room. It was a difficult puzzle. Took a couple tries. I make such fantasies as are wonderful and difficult to imagine. Or at least I thought so until today. You try to do Japanese, but some characters are two very different words. Oh, also, like, I've never delved into it, but I do understand, like, Mandarin is also just really difficult for people to learn because words will be identical except for inflection, and the inflection will change the meaning completely. But I mean, English is sort of the same. We have words that when spoken sound identical, but in context mean very different things. So I guess I sort of understand. But those are difficult for non-native speakers to sort of figure out. Okay, but his obelisk went away. I'm so confused about, like, they're out of their obelisks and I never got to do their puzzles and their obelisks are still there and his obelisk is gone. I don't know. Let's just do this one. Okay, puzzles. It's hot here, apparently. Hi, Sterling! Winged shoes? Yes, please. Yes! I can get them with the power of my mind. Wait, no, it's actually hurting me. Winged shoes can't be used. I'm totally gonna die. It's hot in here. It's hot up here. It's hot and it's monotonous. Chef and Shike? I have no idea what that is. Trying to bake? I hope that it turns out well. I am uncertain how to approach that puzzle. Let's dive back in and find out. There is, of course, the clue book if I fail too often, but... Okay, so I can get the winged shoes, and I can put them on. They don't seem to be able to do anything for me. What are you baking, by the way? Winged shoes can't be used, but I can wear them. I can't talk to them. They won't come off! Well, I figured that part out. It took me way longer than it should have, but let's get the Cupid's bow and arrow. Apparently we did. A hand mirror. Let me look in the mirror. You see yourself. All right. Oh, the cupidity. A Portuguese custard pastry. Custard. All right, we have an inkwell, a chair. The time is 8:03 a.m. Here, I have a note. Let me see it. These calculations have convinced me, as I am sure they would convince any intelligent reader, that there is a ninth planet somewhere beyond Neptune. I thus have no choice but to visit there in person and bring back evidence to convince the masses. I mean, I guess since we're able to travel to Mars, the idea of, yeah, I'm just gonna fly out to this planet that I suspect is somewhere beyond Neptune and bring back evidence for people. You see yourself. Your reflection tells you that you should have become a doctor instead. Oh dear. A metal woman. The time is 8:03 a.m. Let me get the time. A pocket watch. There are dead Martian bodies. Hi, metal woman. You see a shining metallic woman. I did not know that this game was going to evoke Metropolis. Welcome, traveler, to this place of hope and despair. That's a lovely combination. I have no name, as I have no existence. I mean, it is the dream world, so... My existence is dependent upon you, my friend. There is hope because I will exist. There is no true end where there is a new beginning. There is despair because that which is familiar will cease to exist. You see before you the fruits of the Martian plague. She gestures to the dead Martians at her feet. These fruits are the end of the known. I am the beginning of the unknown. I am your child, and you are the origin. Okay. I mean, yes. Apparently we need to build robot bodies for the Martians. I'm not sure I like the spinning ball of whatever that is. Oh, it's the Great Red Spot from Jupiter. Somehow. I love mazes where it's like you can't fall off, but you also can't see the path. So you just have to wander, and eventually you find a direction you can move. They're not difficult, they can be frustrating though. Can I talk to the spot? I see Spot. I didn't run. I'm saving the game because I need to know. Oh, I can't go into the spot. I had to try. A hive. A scythe. A rake. A pitcher. A hoe. And a vine. Scythe has no effect on the vine or the hive. Oh no, I didn't try. Oh man. I have to go back now. The rake can't be used. All right. I should have done, and I didn't do, and now I must do. Now that it has occurred to me that I should have done. Watch, it won't do anything, but I still have to try. I have the mirror, and I didn't show the metal woman to herself in the mirror. Which feels like a necessary action. Use? Oh no, I can't. Only within the party. Well, okay, I can't apparently do that with the actions I have available. I just remembered I have Cupid's bow. I wonder who I'm trying to fix up with who. At least I got through the maze a lot faster that time. All right, let us discover you, Mr. Gentleman. You see an older, distinguished-looking man who appears somewhat distracted. Hello, my name is Percival Lowell. I see. You are the one who invented the Mars that we are presently on. Yeah. We'll say that. I don't know what to, like... Who discovered Pluto? You are not wrong. I am an astronomer. I am studying the solar system. Are you by any chance a hero? My calculations indicate that there is a 9th planet in our solar system. I have come out here to visit it, but I can't see it. I could probably find it from Neptune, but there's a monster of some kind there. I need a hero to defeat the monster and find the 9th planet. Oh. Same thing. Okay. Hero. Weird science, but yes, science. I need someone to take my telescope to Neptune, defeat the monster there, and find the 9th planet. Will you do this for me? Yes. Thank you. Be sure to send me a signal from the 9th planet if you reach it. Oh, I will. I'll shoot you with Cupid's arrow. Until we meet again, good luck, and thank you. Actually, I probably just need to shoot the monster with Cupid's arrow. And now I have Percival Lowell's spyglass. Oh, Neptune is certainly occupied by a canal worm. I cannot talk to the canal worm. I'm gonna save the game. Just get him a stronger telescope. I don't want to. Okay. Canal worm charmed. I don't have to kill it. Now it likes me. Okay, let's go find this 9th planet. I didn't want to kill it. And it turned out I didn't have to. Because that's Cupid's bow and arrow, so we're good. I have gone apparently as far as I can. Doesn't appear to be anything west. The stars ended that direction. I am uncertain where I need to be going. Except for one thing, which is I am certain that I need to be going to the Be Right Back screen because Moobot has got to play 3 minutes of ads. So I'll figure out where Pluto is when we get back. And I will see you soon. Hello, welcome back. The ads should be done. So, back to puzzles. I don't think we discovered pretty much anything with the spyglass, and I'm not sure where to go. But I can't move forward. So, I suppose I go back? Let's just, keep you charmed. It's interesting. I can't even hit it now. I guess it's charmed, so I just leave it alone. Are there other ways off of this island? I don't know where I'm going. Doesn't your math tell you where this planet should be? Also, why is there a monster on Neptune? Ah! I hope it stays charmed, because Percival's gonna have to go past it. There. Now they're both charmed. That should be good, right? Okay. I love pathfinding where the path is not visible. Yay! I actually don't, but it's fine. It's totally fine. This is fine. We'll get there. I made it. You see polar ice. Use the mirror to send Lowell a message in Morse code. He responds, "I'm so glad you have done this for me. I knew I needed a hero for this. Now I can go home and plan my space cannon project." He pauses as if suddenly struck. But wait a moment, I've already gone to Mars. I remember now, this is all a dream. I'm not sure if you are real or the result of my dementia, sir, but I thank you. I shall find my way back to the Hall of Dreams now. Okay. Well, best possible outcome, I suppose. I feel like we should go in once more. He's still charmed. Let's talk to him. Hello again, Rogan. Thank you again for freeing me from my nightmare. All of the humans I know were entrapped by the Martians. Are now waiting here. Perhaps you can convince the Martians to return our bodies to us now. Sure. I don't know how I go about doing such, but I shall make the attempt. I'm still so frustrated by the fact that I never got to do those 2 levels. They were just free. Okay. I don't remember who I have to talk to. Cax's Shack? Cheshire Cat? No, it was somebody here in Elysium, wasn't it? We've got Peshesh, Thazek, Chakstoff, Bikshiz, Cheshif, Tekapesh. I think it's Tekapesh. I shall attempt to locate the proper Martian. Come Come on, associates. I don't remember where anything is. It's been too long. That's pictures. That's whoever's in Melier's body. Which is Phasic. That's Sheshef. Is it here? In the garden? No. I like to get lost. Maybe it's by the gong. Yeah. Maybe? That's not Tekapesh, though. I don't know which one I'm supposed to talk to. I don't remember who was the leader. Let's see. Millier, the Gatherer, Arborist, Historian, Cultivator, Agrarian. I think that's the one, though. I don't know. Oh, we'll find out eventually. If I can only remember where people are. There are maps. I could look. Aha! Yes, you. Transfer. You have tried a transfer, worm. We have lost a brave plantal because of it. I cannot agree to another test. There may be an alternative, however. I seem to remember that one of the Hellites was attempting to plan to construct artificial bodies. Kaxishek was an odd one, all right. But who can tell? Perhaps he succeeded. Right? I know. Dream. Hope. We're dedicated to the resurrection of the true Martian form. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Plague. Help. I do believe now that you mean it. The best assistance you could give us now would be to learn all you can about Kaxishek's experiment. Yes, I'm aware of that. What do I need to ask you? His plan for alternate bodies certainly had possibilities. I do not remember any of the specifics, though. You should ask Zaktesh of the Hellas Grove if you think it worth pursuing. She was one of his podmates. Wake. Bodies? We do. It died of the plague. And so I don't have it anymore. That was what got him to let us into the dream place. I could try again. Oh, I don't have the body anymore. Must consider. I wonder. Let's. Nope, that doesn't work. Okay. Oh dear. Well, what are we gonna do tonight? Brain? Same thing we do every night, Pinky. Zaktesh. Try to take over the world. Yes, exactly. Return? Yes. Well, heckity wow. I seem to remember having difficulty finding the proper word before. Like, we gave him the body and then I still had to figure out the word, but I don't remember. Okay, I'm just gonna try all the keywords. Once I find I'm gonna try all the keywords. Soil, knowledge, compost, descend. I don't know what to ask you. Worms, host, time. Yeah, I didn't expect that to work. Gotta be a word that I used with you, and didn't I would have added it if I, okay. An agrarian such as myself is the guiding force of a grove. Yes, grove. My grove includes my kinsmen and the soil. Last hope of the Martian race. Peshesh knows more about each individual. Maybe Tekapesh is not the one I need to talk to. Museum is the first city, yeah. Hope. Dedicated to the resurrection. Plants. I doubt that one of your limited intelligence can even comprehend the glorious advancement. Yes, yes, yes. Bodies. When there is a more suitable form, not before. Mm-hmm. Plague, several of my fled into the dream world. Rebuild. We do wish eventually to transfer our superior intellect from these worm-like bodies to more suitable forms using the dream machines. Your bodies begin playing. Yes, yes. Pods. With the soil contaminated. Yes. Pods would, of course, have been our first choice. We will retain these shells unless something better is offered. We still hope, of course, to be able to transfer better. You believe you have a plan for something better than either pods or worms? Yes! There is nothing I can do for you at this time. While I admire your persistence, we will not transfer to the dream world until all of the humans are also ready to transfer. If I cannot trust you to save all of your people, how can I trust you to save each and every one of us? What? But I'm now worried. I am worried that since it didn't let me do those 2 puzzles, even though it says those 2 puzzles are done, that it didn't trigger all of the necessary flags to actually let me proceed. Another-looking man with brown hair. Howdy, Rogan. Good to see you again. Wait. I don't reckon I know much about that. You'll have to ask someone else. I'm so confused. Right, Lowell. Stream? I sure do thank you for getting me out of that situation. It wouldn't be pretty if Ike Clanton thought he could do with me as he pleased. I was might apprehensive there for a while. If there's anything else I can do for you while I'm here, just let me know. We'll chew the fat again later. Obelisk can't be used. More talk, Sonny? Come on now, we're late. I'll steer this riverboat, you get the pages. Remember, as long as there are rivers, there'll be riverboats. And as long as there are riverboats, there will be pilots. He looks at his watch and looks pointedly at you, provided they're on time, that is. Yes, look. There they go, scattered on the Mississippi, looking for all the world like stars in the Milky Way. Give me a hand, pilot. Bring me all my pages. If I don't gather up my manuscript and get it to the post box on time, my publisher in New York will have my proverbial hide. Pilot? Remember, as long as... Yeah. Don't you dare. I think it's broken. I was admiring my own works when the winds of time blew my pages out of my hands. All these things I write about, they'll always be there. Runaway slaves, Paddle wheelers, maiden aunts, and the rest. It'll always be the same. But I'm just a mortal. A man only gets so much time. 25 pages. That's how many we have to gather up. And I don't know how long I've got to do it. Okay, but I can't do anything. I can't axe. He's broken. So he doesn't register as having been saved, but I also can't enter his dream. The dialogue he's giving me is the dialogue he should give me to introduce me to the puzzle. But he should give that to me when I find him inside his dream. Problem. All right. All currently known bugs. Clemens and Earp can spawn in the Dream Machine and their homes before their quests are done. This causes the obelisk to be blocked and 2 bodies in the homes, 1 human-controlled, 1 Martian. How do I fix this? It gives no information about fixing the bug. Just that it's a bug. It's a known bug. Hi, DC Lissair. I have encountered a game bug. We encountered it before, but I thought I was going to be able to proceed. But no, it seems like it's possibly going to halt progress. I'm currently researching. Thankfully, the Ultima Wiki knows the bug exists. It just doesn't have a solution documented. I can't save Samuel Clemens or Wyatt Earp. I don't even know if, like, so that it doesn't save multiple. Well, I could dig into the files. Maybe it does. Oh, that's not it. I'm so sad. Bug. I don't know how to. Well. This is sad. Because I can't save Mars if I can't get into Sam Clemens' dream. Or can I? I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna try some wacky stuff. Because I honestly don't know if it's even possible to progress at this point. Let me exit the dream machine. Where in town would I find Sam Clemens? Because it said something about 2 versions appearing in the city. We're in Elysium. So it should be number 8. And we're at number 7. Let me just go talk to the awake people and see. I still don't think it's gonna make any difference, but it wouldn't be as distressing if we weren't so far into the game. And yeah, there's 2 of him. Yeah, you're the Martian possessed one. Okay, but this still doesn't help me because the one I need is Tiffany, and he's not glitched. Drat. I don't know how... Okay. Okay. Heckity wow. I'm sad. Like, this is the game. This is the whole, like, the only reason I even started playing the Ultima series was for this game. And it's the first one that I've had a problem like this. And it's also like the first one in the series where they specifically made the effort to disable all possible cheats. Which makes it really hard to address an issue of this sort. All right, where are my GOG files at? Games. Martian Dreams. How many save games do I have? Is it possible to go back in time? I have no idea. Oh boy. Sorry, DC, how are things? I don't know. I'm going to try. Oh. Well, that is not humanly parsable. That's good. Object list. Yeah, those are not helpful. Thank you, save game files, for being frustrating. I'm glad things are going good for you. Martian. Save game? Those are still... There's got to be some way that I can find a save game file that I could make an edit to flip a flag or something. I just don't know. Animation data, base tile, cabin chunks, config, markdown. Yeah, that's not helpful. End game, fair. Unfortunately, none of these are. Well, I have a feeling this is going to be something that I'm going to have to research. Because nothing's popping out right now. Previous games, it would have been possible to go in and it was fairly easy to find a save game file that I could directly edit if necessary. But like I said, in this game, when it was released, they made a specific effort to disallow all of the types of cheats that had been usable in previous games. And so all of the things I can think about to all the things I'm aware of from previous games where I could have gone in and made a change or used a cheat to skip past this. I don't presently know a way to do that in this game. Yeah, this is Martian Dreams. So this is the 8th title, 8th official, 9th if you count Acalibeth. And it was the second of the sort of alternate world. Well, I don't know. It involves time travel. It doesn't take place in the lands of Lord British. But it uses the same engine as Ultima 6. And I quite like it. All right, let me look at this config file. Let me see. This is a configuration for DOSBox. I doubt it's going to do anything. This is just the controls for DOSBox. It's not going to affect the save game at all. And it's the save game that's corrupted or has the bug. The wiki mentions the bug exists, but does not give any information on how to fix it. There has to be a way. I just have not, haven't found anything yet. All right. So, Age of Enlightenment, and we're in Martian Dreams. Game can freeze when saving, and the saved file gets corrupted. A save game seems to reliably corrupt itself if one saves in the area north of 31 degrees 15 minutes south and east of 158 degrees 0 minutes east, unless one had previously saved in the area south of 31 degrees 0 minutes south. Wow, that's complicated. A sample solution is to save near dibs before going north. Should the avatar's main inventory be full when a character gives something to the avatar, then the items will simply vanish, never to be seen again. This can be really crippling. Oh, that's a great word. No. It could break the game. with plot relevant items. In later installments, this was thankfully changed. The item is then either dropped or other party members take it. Clemens and Earp can spawn in the Dream Machine and their homes before their quests are done. This causes the obelisk to be blocked and 2 bodies in the homes, 1 human-controlled, 1 Martian, which is the bug that we are experiencing, but there's no additional information, and this is the only reference to the bug that I have located so far. I may have to dive into some forums or something to find a solution. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah. So we have the double spawns here, and we have the... I can't access the obelisk, so I can't actually do the nightmare quest. And they won't agree to transfer out of the bodies until I do the nightmare quest. So I don't presently see a way to progress. Yeah. Until I save everyone from their nightmares. And I can't do that because it won't let me in. Well, I'm going to, I think, I'm going to have to do research. I'm going to have to come back to this later. It's sad because what I'm hoping is that I don't have to speedrun the game off stream to play back to this point. In a new save file. I'm hopeful, but I don't know. Eventually I will find a solution and play the rest of the game. So I'm actually, I think, probably just gonna end early today and spend some time doing some research. There was a strange bandwidth dip a while ago. I wonder what happened. Thank you everybody for coming. Oh, I love the music. The soundtrack to the game is really, really good. This is the soundtrack to Martian Dreams. And it's excellent. So if I find a solution before next week, I will stream on Saturday to finish. If it takes me longer, we'll see. My schedule will contain information about Saturdays. But I was planning to pause Saturdays once I finished with this game. So if I can't progress and can't find a solution, there just might not be a Saturday stream, but my schedule will say. Let me see who's on. And because we'll definitely will raid, but I feel so weird because I don't know what to do. I know what to do. I'm gonna go to the credits scene and see who's on and say thank you, everybody, for hanging out with me today. It was a weird day, but there were some, I don't know, I had fun, even though now I have a real puzzle. It's funny. I have to solve this puzzle to be able to access the puzzles that you have to solve to win the game. Hi, Be Right UK. Thank you so much for the 500 bits. I'm not sure. It's too early. I never finished now. How about some Final Fantasy 14 Online with Alex Ward? I think that would be good. So yeah, thank you everybody for joining me. Thank you very much to my mods, even though they were none of them able to be present today. Sometimes we have 3 mod days, sometimes we have no mod days. Reminds me of Asimov and Silverberg's Nightfall. Anyway, thank you, Was Not Worth It, for being a subscriber on Coffee. Thank you, Be Right UK, for the 500 bits that you just dropped. Thank you, everybody, for just joining me and hanging out, especially after the long hiatus of canceled Saturdays. Keep an eye on my schedule because it will let you know whether Saturday happens next week. My next stream will be Monday, and we'll be playing some more Lakeburg Legacies. And then Wednesday coming up, I have for Archival Adventures, we're looking at Civil War era Air Force, both Union and Confederate Air Forces from the Civil War, which is hot air balloons. And yeah, I'm excited. So that is Wednesday. Let me actually like initiate the raid process. Ah, yes. Okay. There. We'll be popping over. Apparently you can earn rewards by watching. Apparently there are drops or something in Final Fantasy 14 Online right now. I don't know. But we're going to pop on over there, and thank you all so much for joining me. I do have a raid call. It's dang it, I didn't get that fixed. You know, use whatever emotes you want if you're not a subscriber. Otherwise, you know, feel free to copy and paste the Moopsy version. Yeah, I'm all discombobulated now. I will see you all later, I hope. Until I do, get out there and do some shenanigans.